Hello, foodie beauties.
What's up, guys?
This is a late night snack. Basically, I picked up some Indian appetizers. I think these are mini samosas. Everything is vegetable here. These are spinach and onion thingies, like fritters. I have different kinds of sauces, so I'm going to try it out. So being on YouTube reminded me of, you know how there's like hate and bullying or whatever. It made me think of like high school and bullies in real life, or elementary school, sorry. So I kind of wanted to tell you guys about my biggest bullies. When you're overweight, people bully you throughout life. The one bully I remember, I think her name was Tasha. Very pretty, really long blonde hair. She looked like the girl, one of the girls from my Sweet Valley High. You know, but she was a real bitch. I think she just had something wrong with her because she was in grade 8 and I was in grade 4. So why are you picking on someone so much younger than you? You know, and B, she just had this like, it seemed like misdirected hate. Like she was so angry at me. It all started, her parents were cat breeders. Okay, so they bred purebred Persian cats. Potatoes, peas, curry. So my mom knew her mom or something and decided to buy a cat from her. She named the cat Jamai. I have no idea what that means. I don't even know how to spell it. Jamai. We took the cat home. Beautiful cat, purebred, you know. Not that mixed cats are not beautiful, they are. Now, sometimes when you buy purebred animals, really any animal, but I think purebreds, correct me if I'm wrong, have more of a risk of becoming sick. And her face was pushed in. I think she had a lot of respiratory problems. Anyway, we ended up having to put her to sleep because she was so sick. So I'm devastated because I'm young and I love cats. My mom is too. But the next day at school, I'm greeted with her coming up to me with a couple friends. Hey, cat killer. Not only am I sad and bummed out, but she has the nerve to call me a cat killer. Like, I was like, what? She's like, you killed the cat we gave you, or that you got from us. You know, my mom, I was like, how does she know? My mom must have told her mom or something. You know, her mom and my mom were friends or whatever. I was like, no, I didn't. You know, she was sick. Yeah, right. For some reason, that's what I mean. Like, she had something going on that had nothing to do with me. And that's when I realized it, even that young, because I was like, it sounds absolutely absurd, you know? That's one thing bullies have in common is this, like, habit of not making any sense. Like, their hatred is misdirected, you know? So from then on, every single day, every time she saw me, cat killer. She got her little brainless minions in on the action, too, so they would, when they would see me, cat killer, like, I got sick of her shit. She was older, but I was bigger. And I was like, you know what? One day, I'm on the swings. All of a sudden, I see her come up to me. Her friends are there. She steps right in front of me, just looking at her, like, you know? I wasn't even scared. Not of her. She grabs the bars, starts going like this with the chains. She's like, cat killer, you know. And I don't know if it was just like a reflex. I kicked up with my foot really hard, kicked her right in the box. Where are your minions now? They just sat there, like in shock. She reacted as if she had balls. I kicked a guy in the balls a couple times when I was younger. He grabbed my boobs. I know that doesn't condone it, but it was a reflex. My reflex, when you're mean to me, is to kick you in your genitals, in your crotch. And I kicked her hard, like, bing! You know, I swear. The sound effect would have been so appropriate. Bing! Was that wrong? Yeah, but it was a reflex. I had enough of her shit. She was like grabbing at her crotch and like, she was coughing, like, you know, like a guy would do if you kicked him in the nuts. I've never been kicked in the box. Has anyone hurt their nunny? Does anyone know if it hurts like the same way? It looked like it did. Anyway, she told on me. And I got in shit. You should never hurt other people, no matter what they say to you. I don't believe in that. You poke a bear, it's gonna bite you.
You poke a bear, it's gonna bite you.
It was a mindless defense mechanism, like I said, a reflex. Fight or flight? Mine was fight that day. Then in high school, good old Facebook suggested I add this guy, this next bully, as a friend on Facebook. Are you kidding me? This guy, yeah, he's even worse. He was just ridiculous. Like, I think his name was Pierre. Back in the high school, it was a big deal to go to hockey games, okay? It was a social thing. Our town had a local team who would play at the civic complex, and we'd go hang out. One day, I meet the guy there. I go with my friend, and she's like, we're gonna hang out with Pierre and his friend. They were older as well. We were in grade 9, and they were seniors, grade 12. So when I meet this guy, I noticed right away he's naturally funny. He liked to, you know, the way he talked, very outgoing, like loud and a joker type, you know? I didn't know what to take seriously. Like, I'm really bad with that. I can't tell the difference sometimes, you know, between joking and serious. Unbeknownst to me, he had a lazy eye. Like, one eye was looking this way, and the other eye was looking this way. But, like, you know what I mean? He had like a googly eye. And he apparently was talking to me. He wasn't looking at me when he was talking to me. And I thought he was kidding around or something. I might have been clueless. So I said, are you talking to me? Then I was laughing at what he was saying. But then I said, are you talking to me? Because you're not looking at me. Oh boy. I wasn't expecting the reaction he gave me. He turned mean. Instant. Haha, you think that's funny, eh, you fat bitch? Like really vehement, like angry. I hit a nerve with you, clearly. So he gave me the nickname, the house. Yes, because I'm as big as a house. He tormented that with me. He tormented me with that forever and a day, like almost for pretty much all of high school. Anytime he would see me, the house. He even like took one of those like house for sale signs and like put it near my locker one day. That was kind of funny. It's just so ridiculous. Oh, it's not that serious. I obviously really made him insecure about his eye thing, his googly eye. So he had to retaliate back. I don't know. And what got me through it, it was hard because maybe I'm different. I always thought what bullies, they were just so ridiculous that it was hard to take them seriously and actually care about what they were saying. You know what I mean? A pig, okay. A rhino, whale, elephant. But a house? I even told him, like, I tried reasoning with him that night, like, yo, I didn't mean anything, you know? But I have none of it. And girls are the worst to hang out with in school. Elementary school, we had a clique, and every week it was somebody else's turn to be turned against in that clique, like, for the dumbest fucking shit, like, I wouldn't trade my favorite marble with this one girl. I wouldn't trade my marble. My favorite marble. First of all, hers wasn't equal to mine. She had a shitty, cheap-ass cat I won. And I had a Ninja Turtle one, and she wanted it. And she got mad at me and made up some bullshit rumor about me. And she was spreading a rumor that my mom... This is funny. My mom liked to put peanut butter on her vajayjay and let our dog lick it. And A, we didn't have a dog ever when I was growing up. Well, get your own damn Ninja Turtle marbles. Another reason they turned against me one time was they set me up. Clever. Listen to this clever plot, okay? I'm on the school bus in the morning with this girl, Danielle. Never liked her. She ever sees this? I don't really care either. She's like, can I confide in you? And I'm like, why are you talking to me now? We don't even really like each other. But I was like, you know, sure. I'm thinking in my head, no, I'm gonna go tell everybody what you tell me. I was a bitch. So she made up some story about how she took a big crap that morning, and it was so big it snaked around her toilet. That was her story. Clever, isn't it? I laughed. You know, inside I'm like, oh my god, everyone's gonna love this. I'm exposing Danielle. Call the tabloids. Third grader takes monster crap. I get to school. I go to the others in the group. I'm like, come here, I have to tell you something. Fall right into the trap. I'm like, don't say anything because she trusted me. Danielle trusted me, and I told them. I said, you know what she told me. I'm like, oh my god. And then later, at recess, they're all, I could tell, they're all standing around waiting for me to get there. I get there. The eye rolling is insane in this video, isn't it? And they're like, she's like, you told my secret. She's like, I made that up just to see what you'd say. And I was like, then it wasn't a secret because it wasn't real. And she was like, no, it's not the point. The point is you told, and I told you not to tell. Why do that? I mean, really. It's like when you test your boyfriend. You get a friend to text him from a strange number and hit on him and see if he takes the bait. And then you bitch when he takes the bait to see his loyalty or whatever. She was instigating, you know? Like, I maybe shouldn't have told that, you know, obviously. But why start shit? Like, that's what they did. They found reasons to hate each other. They found reasons. They made up reasons. It's cruel, but you have to learn to socialize. That's what school's for, mainly. I mean, you learn, but what you really learn is how to hold your place. It makes me want to homeschool my kids if I ever have any, because it must be hard for parents knowing their kids are being bullied and there's nothing they can really do, you know? It's just really, because it kind of makes it worse if the parents get involved, because then they think, well, you're a pussy, you know? It's like, really, it's really difficult. So, I guess that's it. I guess that's it. Fupa, fat upper pubic area. Chubby. It's chubby. Do you have a chubby kitty? Mine's like lopsided.